Hey everyone, Grandpa Bobby here. Today I'm here with another home project, and this home project is this grandfather pendulum clock that we got a long time ago from our daughter as a present. And I think it cost less than $100 many years ago, but we wanted to keep it in the family, and I went ahead and ordered on Amazon for $9.99 a repair kit or repair mechanism for the clock to show you how I repaired it. And it's a great compliment to my Echo 21 here below. And now let's get started and I'll show you what I've done. All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and get started here, and I'm going to show you the different slides that I did to do this repair. Now, I couldn't film it. It was very hard to try to do this and hold the camera and all that. So let me show you what I did through a picture show and see if it would help you if you have to repair a clock. And also check out my channel, Grandpa Bobby's Home Projects. I have quite a few videos out there, and there's my QR code if it makes it easier for you. So now let's go take a look at this slide. The picture on the left is the picture of the clock when it stopped working. Just a simple, clock. But however, didn't want to have to go spend $400 to get a new clock. So I said, $9.99, you can't beat that. Might as well go ahead and try it, right? Well, went ahead and bought it, and now let me show you what I did to install this. It's not too bad. Next, you can see on the left-hand side, it has a plastic or glass face, and it was held on by 4 little Phillips head screws. So the first thing I did is, as I removed the back cover, which had 4 of these sliding tabs, then I used a Phillips screwdriver to remove the 4 screws. Now, before you remove the last screw, please hold on to the front face of the clock because it could fall down and crack. So once you've removed the front face, and I have to mention below, that's my Echo 21. I'd like to do a video on that later, but I love it. It's great to keep organizing order stuff and all that good stuff. But again, that'll do it later. So let's go take a look at what we did. On the back, when I removed the cover, it had after you remove the pendulum, you have to remove the mechanism. Well, this particular one on my clock was held in place with some adhesives. So, but the first thing you have to do before you can pop that off, you got to remove the front mechanism's nut. So you can see the little crescent wrench on the top right. I like using that all the time. So once you pop off the hands, you can take the crescent wrench and you can easily undo the nut. Now, once you undo the nut, then what you're going to do is come next. You're going to come to the back of your clock. And in my particular case, I had to remove the old clock mechanism by using a putty knife and a ball peen hammer. And it's very simple, and it popped off instantly. All you have to do is just wedge it underneath the face of the mechanism of the clock, and it just popped right off. And of course, I do have the instructions here that I'll be sharing in my descriptions. Now, this is the instructions they come with. It's very simple. Now, this particular clock also had a second hand, but I did not use it. We didn't have it before. But here's the actual dimensions of the clock, and you can find that there's different dimensions on the clock of the hands, but don't let that worry you. On the hour hand in the video here, I had to cut it down to at least about 1/8 or 1/4 of an inch. It was too long. So I took a pair of scissors, and it was very easy to cut. Now, you have to be very careful. It's a very thin metal, and it can bend very easily. But again, check it out. There's just so many on the web, but it is worth for less than $10. And if you don't have a clock working, or you can go out to an antique store and you see a clock and he says, it don't work, I'll buy it. And now you know you can fix it for $9.99 or less. So at the end, I want to show you the instructions that easily just puts it on. So again, you have to be very careful when you put these hour and minute hands on. You just have to be very careful. And you can see there's a blow-up picture of how I trimmed the edge and a nice round edge with the scissors. You can't even know that I did it. And it has turned out very well. It's working perfectly. So Grandpa Bobby wants to thank you for watching my channel. Like and subscribe, and have a blessed day.